Thank you very much. Good evening. I'm Joe Hypes. I'm the host here of Drama Island. Thank you very much for coming. As you can see, we've got maybe a bit of a wild night kind of plan for you and the contestants. It's going to get a little crazy here tonight. We're going to test them, their agility. We're going to test their mental abilities, and it's going to get very physical here tonight on Drama Island. It's going to be a great show. Now, if you don't know, we have two teams right now. When we started, we had some couples. We have five couples started out. They got divided up into two teams. And since then, we've had two people have gone home. Actually, coincidentally, has been a pair. We've got Aurora and Randy who are in the audience. Thank you very much for coming. Right? Now, if you showed up in a certain time allotment, you were given sort of a ticket. If you checked in the front, you were given a tiny, tiny ticket. Now, these are important because what these do is these will allow a contestant to come back into the game at the finale, because what we're going to do at intermission, you can use that ticket. You can vote for anybody that has been voted out. So right now, the only two people that could come back into the game that can use the votes would be Aurora and Randy. So at intermission, if you want to, you can use those tickets you got, or if you kept the tickets from last week, you can use those tickets and put those in the bag. They're on the piano. Now, if you're able to save the tickets, somehow, I don't know, maybe you have a wallet that you can put them in, you can technically save them for the ending of week 4. Okay, and whoever's been eliminated, they can come back at the finale and still win this game. So, we've got two teams left, and they are ready to do battle. Teams, are you guys ready? Please, put it together, because they are currently in the lead with the jackpots with $145. Give it up for the red team. Red team, congratulations. Now, you guys, you sort of started with almost a little bit of no money. Last week, I don't know what happened, but you guys came alive. You guys dominated a lot of what was happening, except for maybe in movie trivia. Sarah was good at landing them in the bucket, but then you asked her a question about some movies. She's like, I don't know what I'm talking about. But you guys came ahead. You guys now have the most, both teams, $145 in your team pot. Congratulations. How's the game going? I mean, Stacey, you've watched many seasons. You've competed a lot. How is this different from sort of what you've seen or even what you maybe competed in last season?
It's actually tougher, I think, than last season.
What do you think has made it tougher this season?
I think maybe you guys made it harder because you knew Travis wasn't going to be here, so, you know.
I don't know what that means. We're not playing favorites here. I think someone's a little upset they didn't make it to the final. Okay. Sarah, now you have, Sarah, many times you have stated that your dad, you came into this game with, you said that your dad is not that much better of a competitor as you. You know, technically, I guess you could say that maybe you sort of proved it because you guys won a bulk of the challenges, won a bulk of the money. Do you still feel that way, or do you actually have some kind words for your father who will be out shortly?
I still feel the same way, but I still love him.
Now, do you think, so we've got some head-to-heads going up here in a little bit. Are you ready to go head-to-head with your dad in some of these challenges that we have planned?
Yes, definitely. I was looking at this one. There's no way he can do that.
Wow. These people are brutal. We're about to bring out their loved ones. Gee. Charles, so you sort of stepped forward to do the jackpot challenge, which, as you know, if you compete in a jackpot challenge, you can win money for your team at the end of the night, or if you lose the jackpot, you could go home. You may go home. And Charles, you sort of stepped up into sort of the building things because you had a long reach, but then the numbers, you just sort of came alive and you were just booking through them one by one. How nerve-wracking is that jackpot challenge?
You know, it's really intense. It's your blood's going, your team's cheering you on, the audience is cheering you on, but you just got to keep focused. And so the team decided it would be the best thing for me to go in, and so we did it, and we won, and we're an awesome group.
Fantastic. Jillian, how are you? Another teammate, you and the boyfriend seem to have a nice rivalry, healthy rivalry, we will say. Going. How has it been sort of like going home to each other at the end of a Drama Island night?
It's pretty good. He tries to talk a little trash, but you know, like I said, his daily living would go a lot smoother if he wouldn't do that.
So the more you guys win, the better home life he has.
Oh yeah.
Sounds fair enough. The red team, everybody, give it up for him one more time. Now, close behind, trailing by not that much with a jackpot of $135. Please put your hands together for the blue team. Blue team, come on, you can come forward, You don't have to hide in the back. Dave, go ahead and come forward. So, blue team. So what's happened is you guys are very dominant the first episode. Second episode, you kind of floundered a little bit more, lost a team member. So what do you attribute that to, Emily?
I think that we actually did really well last episode. I noticed that.
But you didn't win.
I noticed that the money was changing. The money was changing, which made it harder for us to blow them out of the water, which is what we were doing. And I will admit that last blind thing, that I admit that they got us on that, and they outsmarted us, and we're super mad about that.
So what do you have to say to the other team about what kind of revenge do you guys want tonight here?
It's going to be ugly, and it's going to hurt.
Just the challenges in general, or maybe the competition? All right.
It's more about how much we hate you. And,
Oh, you just hate me. Oh, well, that's normal for a Drum Island season, please. Dave, how are you, sir?
Doing fine. How are you?
You still happy to be here?
Yes, I am.
Don't want to break?
No, sir.
So do you think you have what it takes to win the grand prize here this season, Drum Island?
I'm hoping, big boy. I'm hoping.
What do you think is one attribute that you have that you think maybe sets you apart from maybe your teammates or maybe even the people on the other team? What do you think you do the absolute best that could benefit everyone on your team this season?
Well, I certainly like the commercial challenge. That was fun. But I'm going to give my best to do it all.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much. Always like it. Austin, so you are sort of like almost been a beast in a lot of the challenges. You've stepped forward. You've wanted to do almost all of them. Do you find it hard to sort of being able to sort of maybe step into the background to say, you know what, let me let some of the team decide what's going on and not always saying, you know what, I'll do it. Let me do it. I'll do it.
Absolutely, Joe. It's been very difficult to just take that step back as competitive as I am. But with the competitors I have on my team, it makes it a little easier because I can let them step up as well.
Now, you've so far been competing with everybody a lot, so you've been able to sort of size up the competition. Who do you think is the weakest link on the red team?
You want me to name one person, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So I couldn't just say the whole red team.
No. You could, but that's sort of like taking a cheap way out of it. But you've been in battle with all these people. Who do you think is the weakest link on the red team?
Because I love her so much, I'm going to say Stacy.
Oh, wait. Stacy was the person you actually were partners with, right?
Well, now that she's minus me, it's, she's drastically losing.
Ouch. Crackamere, sir, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Now, last week, you actually sort of stepped up in a different way when Austin was doing the puzzle. He was sort of designing the puzzle. We saw you sort of come forward, and you were yelling at him in the way how to design that kind of thing. Do you think from that moment on, you will be sort of taking on more of an influence in a lot of the puzzle challenges?
Maybe. It just depends on the strengths that everybody has. I had seen, right when you guys gave us the hint, I saw exactly how everything needed to be put together, and so I had to step up and let them know what was needed to be done to complete it.
So you guys getting a better idea of who does what challenges better and how to actually put different people into different challenges? Is that becoming like a better sense for you now?
Oh, definitely. We've definitely figured out everybody's niche and where they fit best and their strengths and weaknesses.
Any of these challenges particularly scare you tonight?
No, we're going to dominate tonight.
So you're predicting you're going to win every single challenge?
Yeah.
All right, so folks, if you don't know how The gauntlet has been dropped. We're going to see what happens tonight. If you don't know how Drama Island works, if this may be your first time, what you're going to see tonight is a series of challenges. Each challenge is worth a certain amount of money. The team that wins that challenge wins that money added to their jackpot. Now, when we get to the end of the night with our jackpot challenges, however much money each team has won, they will go into battle against each other. The person that wins, and it's only 2 people, the person that wins the jackpot challenge, that money gets put into their bank for the finale. Now, the person that loses the jackpot challenge gets sent home and has an opportunity to come back for you, the audience. Now, one more thing, if you weren't aware, if you got into the building late, the teams have designed 2 more drinks for you, the audience, to have a sip of. Emily, come here. What is your drink this evening?
Our drink is Drama Island Punch.
Drama Island Punch. So if you want to support the blue team, at intermission, you go buy as many Drama Island Punches as you want, and then call a taxi. Red team. Stacey, come here. So you guys designed a red drink this time. What is your red drink?
It's called the 86 because we're 86ing that blue team.
I like it. Good name. A little bit more threatening than the punch over there, unless you consider a physical punch. Now, so you got it. We've got the 86 over here. If you want to support the red team, buy as many of those drinks as you can get, because as you saw last week, the teams were very, very close, and the thing that put them over the edge was this drink challenge. You can have a huge say in who's winning the money this week just by buying a couple drinks. Enjoy the bar, because we want to thank the Partisan for their sponsorship and support this season of Drama Island. All right, we've got another contestant a little bit, figuring out what's going on. Now it's time for the first challenge of the evening. Contestants, we're going to actually have to ask you to take your spot behind those cones. Remember, you're the opposite bucket there. Now, the way that this challenge is designed is they're going to take a turn, one at a time, taking one of these pipings. I'm going to hand these out, taking some piping. And they've got, there you go, you can grab that. Now, they've got sort of like a wiffle ball in there that they have to navigate through our little maze and drop the wiffle ball into the bucket on the other side. Now they're going to take turns. Once they've dropped the ball into the wiffle ball into the bucket, they tag somebody else in. Now the way this goes is the first person that goes is stepping over and through and around. The second person that goes through is going under. Now if they drop the wiffle ball at any point, they have to go back and do it again. We are doing this challenge for 10 minutes. The team. Not great.
I got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you guys go. Now, last week, I tried to talk to you guys a little bit about dividing up a little bit, maybe taking a little bit of money and switching over, and you guys just would not take the bribe. So I'm going to assure all of you that I'm not bribing anyone the rest of this season. No more bribes, nothing. So you guys can play your good, clean team game. Instead, what I am focusing on are ways to make your challenges harder. So, as you're making your way through the maze with your ball, Corey Strauss, our champion last year, has full opportunity to fire a catapult shot at you as you are traveling through the maze. If you drop the ball at any point, you have to go back to the beginning. Have fun, Drama Islanders, have fun.
Can you tell me any of these things? All right, contestants, you heard. As you'll be navigating yourselves through this, catapults will be flying at you. Now remember, you can only use one hand with the piping. The other one you cannot use to balance the ball. If you do, we will send you back. But you can use that free hand if you need to grab on to one of these poles so you don't fall over. We don't want anyone to get hurt, right? Well, maybe the audience does. Okay.
Joe, real quick, I think we have the The time clock. Dan, can we put the 10-minute time clock up there real quick? Might as well just try and time it so that way they have 10 minutes and then it's done.
The team with the most balls in their bucket will win this challenge. Contestants, are you ready? Remember, you go one at a time. I ask you to play nice. You don't have to, but I ask you to play nice. Contestants, on your mark. Corey, on your mark. Get set. Go! If it falls, oh, Austin, you have to go right back. Wow, amazing agility. Charles, you have to go around, and it looks like Austin and Charles are going to intersect. How? Charles is waiting. Oh, Austin dodges. Oh, Charles has to go back. And he's barely around. Austin is through. He's got to put it into the bucket. You got to put it in the other bucket. If it falls, congratulations, it's through. Charles is going through again. Emily's got to go below now. This married couple's, oh! Catapult to the side. Charles has gotten it through. He's in the bucket as well, tagging the partner. And now we got two people going under at the same. Oh! Are you going back? Emily's got it. She's got good balance. She's using the one hand. She's through. You got it. No, you got to tag. You got to tag. Tag. Put it back. Put it back. You got to put that ball back, and you got to tag, sir. Now you can go. Jillian's going back. Greg is going over. He's using the height. Jillian's going back, and we've got. Ow! Maybe it's a good thing that Corey's shooting the. Jillian's taking her, and she is back. Greg is using his. Oh. Almost. Not a collision. These teams are being nice. Oh, you got to go back, and you can't hold it. Dave, all right, Dave Elam is going under the. I don't want to say. Oh! The oldest contestant we have in this game is going under. Dave is navigating with great balance. Jillian is still trying to get through. You've got 7 minutes and 22 seconds, and this may be our first collision of the game. You two can be nice about it. You can let her through, Dave. You do have a lead. And Jillian is out. She's got to go around. Dave, you got to be careful. And here goes Dave. Jillian, what are you doing? Move! What are you waiting for him? No, you got to go. You got to go back. You cannot hold it. Oh! First hit of the game right on Dave's head. Who's moving? Straight to the bucket. Jillian spilt it again. She's got to go back. Dave is almost at the bucket. Dave is you got to tag in, tag in. Austin's going over again. Oh, that one went a little bit further. Austin's got to go back. Moving. Austin is trucking it. Jillian is trying. Hey, behind the cone, sir. Behind the cone. Switching piping there because it might be easier. It's a little bit longer. You are through. Austin is through. He can either wait or he can go over her. Oh, Jillian is almost past. He's almost going. Austin dropped it. And he's going. Jillian dropped. She's going back. You've got 5 minutes, 26 seconds. Oh, a hit on Austin. This is the most fun I've seen Corey have. Jillian's going through the small one, the smaller area. Austin's through. He's tagging in Emily. Emily is crawling under. She's using the small. Almost. Careful, you cannot let that ball touch your hand. Emily, that's very close to touching your hand. I'm just letting you know. Oh! That is a hit. Jillian is in the second leg. Emily looks like she's about to pass her. It's about to lap her. You've got, oh! Corey. But at least leave her alone for a minute. Oh! Almost. She's going back. You're at 3 minutes, 52 seconds. It's like, you're out of, oh, you're out of balls. Well, then you have to wait. That is the rule. Once you're out of balls, you're waiting for the other team. Tell you what, you can switch if you want, or you can keep going. Up to you. The choice is yours. You have 3 minutes and 21 seconds to catch up. And you gotta, whoa, what are you doing? You gotta go, you gotta pick this ball up. Well, whose is this? You got balls flying over the place. And now Sarah's going under. She's completing. Oh! They hit right there in that state, right where it was. Sarah's going. Once that ball is there, you guys are able to go again. She's navigating. Almost. Put it in. Blue team, you can go again. They got a lot of time and a lot of things to catch. Oh, very close. That Corey's getting much better at this. Oh, steady. Both teams are passing. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And Stacy has dropped her ball. Greg, again, as a pro, teams wait. We let that one switch. You gotta wait. No, it'll be Charles's next. Oh, then yeah, back to Jillian. It'll be Jillian again. 1 minute, 44 seconds. Stacy, the other team really needs you to do this so they can do something. Oh. 1 minute and 29 seconds. All right, Dave Elam, everybody. This so far is my favorite part of this episode. Oh! Right in the face. There's a face plant. Jillian's going back.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute left. Can Dave Elam get it into the bucket in 1 minute? You're at 49 seconds. He's not backing down this time. We got a clash here. What is Dave's got 37 seconds left. Jillian's very close. She can do it. 28 seconds. Can Dave make this final ball in 20 seconds? He's moving. He's moving. He's in. Jillian's moving too. I don't see what's happening there. Jillian's got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Challenge over. Congratulations. Congratulations, teams. Let's get the red team back over here. Blue team, you can get your spots right there. Congratulations. Blue team, you just won $50 added to your pot for the evening. This team, red team over here. Congratulations. Let's give a round of applause to Corey Strauss. I'm pretty sure, I'm not entirely sure. No, I think we're good. I think I just awarded some money to the blue team. Congratulations, blue team. You won $50. Fantastic. Dave Elam, look at you crawling on the ground. How do you feel?
Old.
You're gonna be okay, right? You can make it through the rest of the episode? Yeah. Fantastic job. So what kind of led to the strategy of what you guys decided to do as far as who's going over and under and that kind of thing?
Well, number one, I'm uncoordinated stepping through stuff, so I think I knew I could crawl better. That's the way it was.
Very good, very good. Congratulations, team. Let's go over to the red team real quick. Red team, you can give them a round of applause too. I see Jillian shaking her head. Come here. No, you don't. Do you have any comment about that? What was the most difficult part of the challenge that you couldn't get the balance? Was it the crawling as well, or was it just?
Yes. I'm just gonna say yes.
That's the only comment that you have.
Yeah.
Let's Stacy, what do you think made that challenge so difficult?
Crawling?
It was obviously crawling. Yeah.
Obviously crawling. All right. Congratulations. Blue team, $50 added to you guys' pot. We're ready for our next challenge. Now, with the next challenge, what you see is you're going to have 2 builders and then 2 shooters. Who are the builders? Who are the shooters? Okay, we need the shooters to sort of step out into the vom. Thank you very much. And you are 2 builders. Now, our next challenge, what's going to happen is when we say go, the builders have 2 minutes to build a stack of cups as high as they can. Now, after the 2 minutes, we're going to bring in our shooters. The shooters will shoot the other team's cups. They each get 1 shot. And then after the shots happen, builders come back to collect the damage and continue to build as high as they can. Now, at the end of the challenge, after about full 10 minutes, whichever team still has the highest amount of cups will win $50 to their team, to their jackpot. Okay? Now, we also kind of want to make this challenge maybe a little bit more interesting. Now, as you can tell, we've sort of got, you guys have different amounts of money. Now, how are you going to shoot these cups down? Red team, you've got 145. Blue team so far, you've got $185 in your entire pot. 135 in your finale pot. Okay? What we're going to do is you're going to bid money from your finale pots on what you want to shoot with at the other team's stack of cups. Now what we have is you're able to bid on, consider this sort of like Cutthroat Kitchen. You're able to bid on these crossbows, or you're able to bid on a catapult. Now remember, you each get 1 shot, okay? So you can either shoot with crossbows or you can shoot with a catapult. And we're gonna bid for these items. Okay, and we're going to start the round of bidding for the catapult, and we're going to start with amounts of 5. Now remember, if you bid your money, you lose this money for your jackpot. Does that make sense? That money, you lose that because you're bidding it. All right, so remember, you have $145, you have $135. Now, note, only the shooters, hey, shh, only the shooters get to bid. Builders, go back to your spots. Builders, let's get the shooter. No talking. Well, I'm saying no. I get to do few things here. Shooters. So we've got Sarah and Charles, Emily and Austin. You guys are the shooters. You guys won the last challenge. You get to start the bidding for $5 for the catapult.
If we don't get the catapult, do we automatically get the crossbow?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You know what? You get 2 crossbows. Well, because you each get a shot. Okay? Do you have $5 for the catapult?
5.
$5. Do we hear $10 for the catapult? $10. 15. You're good? Good. So we've got 10 going once, twice, 3 times. A lady catapult gets used for the red team. Now here's the twist. You will be shooting the catapult from over there. You have a shorter distance to shoot the catapult. All right, does that make sense? So builders, yes, red team wins. So shooters, you will be switching sides. Oh, no. Builders, you're switching sides. You guys are building now over here. Red team, you're building over there. And then blue shooters, you guys will now be shooting from over here to that. And they're shooting the catapult to that. We asked you to bid. You didn't want to bid any more money. You're over there, sir. All right. Builders, you have 2 minutes to start building your stack of cups. 2 minutes. On your mark. Get set. Go. The goal is to get the highest that you can go, and then everyone else will shoot. Now remember, you can only double stack. For instance, your big stack of cups right here, you will not be able to use. Yep. And they get one shot. And then you want to go as high as you can. And then we will shoot. It looks like so far, Dave and Greg have a much higher stack of red cups.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute left. Red teaming's being a little bit more methodical and building a little bit more of a inner base. Blue team is going completely around the table. They're getting a little bit higher. Now remember, after this, the shooters will have 1 shot each to knock down as many cups as they can, and then we'll take another 2 minutes to build at the end of the challenge. And they've already, red team has almost eliminated themselves. Cups fall. Anything that is not double stacked will be removed from your table. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up and stop. All right, congratulations, builders. Now, anything that is not double stacked like this is removed from both tables. We'll take a look. Blue team, you've built something around the edges. Nothing else is double stacked. Now here's what we're going to do. Builders, you are now to step into the bombs or step into the back so you're not nowhere near your tables. All right, blue team, what you will do is you'll be able to each take a shot of the crossbow from here to shoot down the cups. All right, blue team, you won the challenge before. You get to go first. Nope, one at a time. Austin will go first. And if you hit that table, then you're automatically disqualified.
Yeah, don't hit our table, Austin.
Or maybe not. Oh! Austin with a great hit. Fantastic hit. That was about, I don't know, a bunch of cups. Emily, you're up. Oh, a couple more, but you've still got that high one right there. And now it's time for the red team. And you're going off of height. Here's the catapult. At this point, we will also tell you there is a learning curve to this catapult. Oh, super close. And at the end of round 1, cups fell only on the red table. All right, builders, are you ready? All right, you will have another 2 minutes to keep building. On your mark, get set, go. 2 minutes added, and they will continue building. So far, height-wise, red team actually has a very interesting strategy happening by a little bit sort of dividing where people are shooting. Red team is, builders are actually taking a break because they think they've got it. You're out of cups, then that's as high as you can go. That is the problem with double stacking sometimes. But it looks very sturdy, and as you can tell, there is a big divide, almost making 2 targets. Till the time limit's up. I just got to make things clear if you don't see it. Thank you, Travis. Red team strategy seems to be building more of like an inner base to make it a little bit sturdier, so that if you knock over a few cups, they will still stand the test of time and the
Travis,
test of a.
what do you think your strategy would be when it came to stacking cups?
I would have knocked it down before they could shoot it, so they'd have nothing to shoot at.
That's a good strategy. That's a really good strategy. Travis Walsh, ladies and gentlemen. Cup stacker extraordinaire. We'll just put Travis on a team
Red
right
team,
now.
you've got 35 seconds left. You're getting very close to the height of the other team. But the question is, can your shooters get their catapult ready? 10 seconds, you can keep building or you can stop right there.
3, 2,
2,
1.
Time is up. All right, we've got them a little bit higher. Blue team had to stop because they double stacked it, but ran out of cups. All right, this time we are going to start with the red team and their use of a catapult. Oh! Oh! Charles Neese with 1 hit took out most of that height. That team's going to have a lot to make up. All right, Sarah's going to try to finish the job. Overshot it. Blue team, Austin, you are up, sir. Emily can go too. This is dedicated to your daughter. What's her name? Katniss, dedicated to right there. The Hunger Games. Oh! Oh my God. That's what happens when maybe you build that strong of a base. Here comes Austin. Oh! But it retains its height. It retains its height. All right. Builders, are you ready? You've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. On your mark. Get set. Go. Blue team has got a lot to make up. Red team is just going to try to strengthen that base that they've got so more arrows can bounce off. Blue team is trying to furiously work. They look like they have close to the same sort of strategy. Now remember, if you double stack, you will not maybe get the height that you want. You can only double stack. All right, you have got just about 1 minute left.
1 minute remaining.
Stacey was like she's trying to come up with a different strategy. They have sort of taken down a little bit of the height that they had. Greg and Dave, they look like they've got something planned right now. But that catapult can be devastating if used correctly. You've got 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, hands off. Hold on, let's give them a round. Hold on 1 second. Let's make sure we don't have any. We've got double stacks. We are good over here. Let me check over here. Single and double, we are good. Not going anywhere near it. I don't want to be blamed for this. All right, this time we're gonna start with the blue. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. No, it's not a problem, thank you. All right, it's your turn. You and Austin are up this time. You guys get to take a shot. Emily's up. Oh! Emily! Lane 1 shot! And the tower came down. Awesome. You can, hey, clean up.
Joe, I think that's called a kill shot.
That is, yes, sir. I don't know what Austin's aiming at, but. Hold up. Hold on here. Oh, they all fell. That's what happened. Go ahead, sir. Oh, bounced off. All right, we've got the red team with their catapult. Can Charles redo what he just did? Yeah, no. Oh! Austin, come here. Austin, come here. I think that's what you call a kill shot. All right, one more catapult goes to Sarah. Yes. All right, teams, this is the last round. You have, builders, 1 minute to get this as high as you can. Shooters will get to shoot. Now, here's the thing. If there's not a cup that is higher, no team wins money this round. All right, $50. $50 you do right now. $50 on the line. Yes. Hey. Give me those. All right. Now remember, higher or not, we remove anything that is not double stacked. So teams, are you ready? Builders, on your mark, get set. 1 minute on the clock. Go.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute. You have 1 minute to build as high as you can. You cannot double stack. Anything will be removed. We're bringing Rob out so he can watch and make sure that you cups are only double stacked. You guys are at 38 seconds, and you guys are just now starting to build something.
I know. You have 34 seconds now. Oh, you guys are almost completely running out of time.
30 seconds.
I mean, if you want to start building, you got to start building quicker.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys are relying on, like, the shooters or what.
20 seconds left. At least they're actually building something. It looks like the blue team is it looks like they went to sleep. They just fell asleep and
strategy.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up! Nope. Cup didn't make it. All right. Here's where we stand. Tower over here, tower over there. All right. Red team, you get to use the catapult first. Let's see what happens. Oh! Major hit. Charles is up. Charles is moving this catapult. This may have been a good buy for only $10. Oh! A miss! So this is the final height of the blue team. This cup right here. And we will see what happens. Blue team, you're up. Emily, you've got the first shot. Oh! And with that shot, blue team wins $50. Congratulations, blue team. Good job. Congrats. Congrats, blue team. Congrats. All right. Folks, here's what we're going to do. Contestants, you are excused. You can put down your crossbows, please. Put down your catapults. You're excused to your upstairs studio, where you will wait during intermission for the next round of games. Now remember, during intermission, you can help one of these teams win some money. All you have to do is buy a drink. The team that has the most money from these drinks will win an advantage, will win some money added to their pot for the evening. This amount of money could save a team tonight. All right, let's give it up for the contestants one more time. Folks, we're going to intermission. We will see you back in just a few minutes. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Act 2 of Drum Island. Thank you very much. As you can see, we've got some amazing sound and light and set design here at Playhouse Merced. If you will, please give it up to the people sometimes you don't see here, but they put on one heck of a show. We've got all the tech guys up top. We've got the cameramen on the floor. They are doing a fantastic job this season. They keep Drama Island going, and we are very thankful for them. Now, other ways that we keep Drama Island going is with sponsorships and sponsors. And we're able sometimes to find these businesses that want to invest in a season of Drama Island. This season, we sort of lucked out. And as you can tell, we sort of partnered this season with the Partisan and the 17th Street Pub. Please put your hands together for our partner this season, RC Essig. RC, congratulations. Thank you so much. RC, now, first of all, you actually are not only a previous contestant on Drama Island, you have won Drama Island, right? Exactly, right? In an epic, epic season. Now, what is some advice that maybe you can give the contestants about what it takes to really win a season of Drama Island?
Well, the one thing you're always going to want to remember is the key to the game is, and then, but if you, and you got Rob, Sock, and then Joe.
RC with some fantastic advice. I couldn't have said it better myself. And I've been here for a long time. All right, now, also, we want to thank you for sponsoring this season. And you guys have been big friends, big supporters of the Playhouse, especially this, our 9th season. And I understand that you have some swag to give away, don't you?
A little bit.
A little bit of swag. Now, we're going to do this a little bit randomly. we had some people sort of jot down some random seat numbers, and these will be winners of these sections. No, they're not under your seats. That would have taken way too much time after Carrie. No, we had some people write down just random seat numbers. I don't know who these go to. Now remember, if you need to know, this is section 1, this is section 2, this is section 3, which will then make it much easier. So what do you have to give away to these lucky audience members today, sir?
Well, the first thing I'm going to make them do is choose their loyalties. So it has nothing to do with the team colors at all. It has to do with the businesses. So the first, you have 2 choices if you win. I mean, when you win. Sorry, let's say when. You can get the 17th Street beer koozie, and that comes with a bottle opener and just a bottle opener and a beer koozie. And then you can get the Partisan beer koozie, and that comes with a free ticket to a Saturday night show, and a token for a complimentary domestic or well drink. So, you choose.
Now, can we have sort of like some house lights here just real quick? Now, as you can tell, you have certain letters attached to your section. It's right here. It's right here. So we've got B, C, D, E, F, and that kind of thing. So we want to pay attention to that. So winner of the first one of these lovely koozies here, we've got section 2, row B, seat 4. Right over here. Congratulations. Well, you don't have a...
Who do you like better, the Partisan or the pub? The Partisan. All right. Hey,
all right. Next, we have section 2, row E, seat 1. Section 2, row E, seat 1. Has that person left? Corey Strauss wins an award. Let's go give that to Corey.
Or just give it to the closest person. Come on.
The closest person. Yeah, that's not a problem with me. Partisan, again, next. Section 2, row C, seat 3.
Oh, right there, seat 3, right there. That is you.
We've got section 2, row F, seat 16. Huh? Section 2, row F, seat...
What? That's you? Oh,
that's
hey,
you! The white
it's
shirt
a
and the red
soda
scarf.
koozie.
Oh! Now we're making deals. Up next, section 2, row D, seat 10. I don't... What,
oh.
Why don't... Let's give it...
Emily, do you want your child to have a pub? The pub one.
Will you get off stage? And last, one more. We've got section 3, row E, seat 1. Who wrote that down?
That wasn't.
No one actually thought about section 1 this entire time.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you didn't win. It's okay. Do you like... That's my daughter. All right. RC, we want to thank you. Please, another round for RC Essig and the Partisan 17th Street Pub. They do fantastic business. Go visit them. And now, put your hands together for the contestants. Let's bring it up. Red team, come on out. Blue team, come on out. You can take your section over there, please. Go ahead. Step over there. Step over there. You can step on the tiles. They're not going to break. You're going over there, sir. All right. Contestants, congratulations. As you know, where we sit right now for this episode, $100 has been won by the blue team. Red team, you have $0 in your pot so far. This next challenge will be worth $50. You still have a chance to catch up, so don't worry about that. So our third challenge of the night is a tile game. Those of you who are competing, if you will please get into position on a corner of the tile. Those of you who are not competing, if you can please have a seat in the front row, that would be fantastic. The way the tile game works, each contestant will start at an opposite corner, a different corner. Now, they're allowed to take a step, only one step onto the tile, okay? Now, their next move, they will step on another tile. The tile they previously left, they have to turn over, and that tile cannot be used for the rest of the game. This game will keep going until one person is left standing, because once you have no more moves, once you have no more tiles to step on, you are eliminated. Contestants, please take your position on a corner. We randomly selected. Emily, you're over there. Sarah, you're over there. Only the two ex-partners got it right. Congratulations. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have everybody spend their first turn stepping on to the board. Stacy, you drew first. You will step on. Emily, Sarah, Austin. And this is where the game starts. Stacy, you can move one step. All right, turn over your tile. Emily. This is a strictly strategic game. Sarah, you are up. Austin. Second move. Stacy. Emily. Sarah. Austin. Now remember, object is to leave the most space you can so you can keep moving so other people are eliminated. Stacy. Stacy's going strictly to the side. Emily. Sarah. No talking. Austin. No talking from the other teammates. If you wanted to jump in this challenge, you should have. Stacy. Stacy with the first diagonal move. Emily. Sarah. Austin. Austin stepping next to Stacy. Stacy, your move. Stacy cutting Austin off a little bit. Emily. Sarah. Austin. Austin, another diagonal move. Move it. Stacy, your turn. Ooh. Stacy again cutting Austin off. She's actually putting Austin and Emily in a corner together. Oh. And where is that quote from, Sarah?
Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Emily, up to you. No, you don't. Emily, your move is next. Move in 5. There you go. Sarah? Sarah's trying to cut Emily off at the pass. Austin. There you go. Austin's moving. Stacy, this is your move. Uh-oh. Emily, your turn. This is... Hey. All right. Sarah. Austin. Austin only has a few moves. He is going to stick in one specific area here. Austin and 5. There you go. Stacy, it is your turn. All right. Stacy has moved. Emily. And all right. There you go. Sarah, it is your turn. All right. Emily is sort of making a nice little plot of land for herself. Austin. Austin in 5, 4. There you go. Stacy. She's got a choice. It's coming down to Austin versus Sarah and Stacy versus Emily. Should move? Yep. All right. Sarah. Austin. Austin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and a step. There you go. Stacy. Stacy moves. Emily, your turn. Emily's out. She's not out. She's moving. Sarah. Sorry. Austin's running out of spots. All right. Stacy, back to you. Emily, to you. Sarah? Austin. Stacy. Emily. Sarah. Austin. Stacy. Emily. Sarah. Austin. Austin's got about 2 moves left. Stacy. Emily. Sarah. Austin. 3. Stacy. Emily. Emily. All right. Sarah. Austin. Dead men walking. Stacy. It is a race. Emily. Nope, you already moved. Nope, you already moved your foot. You're on that. All right, Sarah. Austin. Austin. Austin, you have no more moves left. You are out of this game, sir. Have a seat. I'll flip it. It's all good. Give a hand for Austin. Stacy, up to you. She's moving. Emily, up to you. She is blocked off. Sarah, your move. Stacy. Emily. Sarah, take your last move. Emily Langdon wins this challenge. $50 added to the pot. Wow. Emily, come here, come here. So it was basically a game that's purely strategic, and you could actually see both you and Stacy almost had sort of the same strategy. You just cut her off a little bit by the pass. What was your, what was your strategy going into this kind of a game once you actually saw the board?
The strategy was get to the middle so you had enough room, and then see if you could create a perimeter. Like, cut them off. That was the strategy. Did it work?
You won. It obviously worked. Congratulations, blue team. $50 out of the pot. Red team, Stacy. You could tell you were thinking, and you just barely got cut off at the pass. What was your strategy for the tile game going into that?
It was a similar thing, try and create a barrier that they wouldn't be able to cross, but I didn't get there.
You just barely got through, and congratulations, red team. You still have a chance because this next challenge is worth $100. So far, right? Blue team, congratulations. You have $150 part of your team for your jackpot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's one of our favorite challenges here at Drum Island. Welcome to what we like to call Battle Ball. What we're going to do is this season, we're going to change it up just a little bit, and we're going to do Team Battle Ball. 2 people from each team will come up. We will throw the ball into the net. Some will have to catch it. They're allowed to pass it a couple times between each other, but they must throw it into the net for the other team to catch. If the other team doesn't catch it, then they get a point. It'll make sense once you see it. It's a bunch of rules. We've got some people on the floor who'll be watching and awarding points as we go. Contestants, I need 2 people from each team. Who are the first 2 from the blue team? Greg and Austin. Charles and Jillian, congratulations. All right. Contestants, understand the rules? We explain it to you. Let Battle Ball begin. Remember, this is the best 2 out of 3. You guys are playing for a set of 5. Ready? And red team misses. Team point, 1 point goes to the blue team. Ready? Oh! Went through his fingers. I'm not this is where the ball lands, I gotta tell you. You can, ready? Oh! Fair. 2-all. Ready? No one touched it. Still 2-all. Yeah, you got the cozy. You can't keep the ball. All right, ready? Oh, this game is. Did you catch it? No. All right, 2-all. That I'm hitting the net every time. Ready? Oh! How about I do that? All right. I'm allowed to change it up now since it's 3-all. I'm gonna run out of the way. Ready? 4-all. Blue team, you win this. You get this point. We move on to the next 2. Ready? Oh! Went out of bounds. No points awarded. Went out of bounds. Yes. Audience, let me tell you something. If there's no way that anybody can get it, it's out of bounds. Well, we figured you actually would. Ready? Oh! And a pass to the blue team. So we've got 1, 4. Ready? Oh! What was that? All right. Strike 2. If it goes out of bounds again, the other team gets a point. Ready? Oh! That is game. Next 2 up. All right. Now, as you can tell, if you throw the ball super, super hard, it is going to go out of bounds, which is determined by the judges. At this point, if you throw a ball out of bounds, the other team will get a point. Make sense? Okay? Yes. Yes. All right. It's not rigged. All right, you ready? Honestly, we're just trying to make this so no one injures themselves. We don't want people jumping into the audience. We've got a cameraman there. Okay. I'm looking at you, Dave. I just want to make sure. I know. I want to make sure you don't hurt yourself. Okay. Actually, new round. I'm going to switch my position. Ready? Contestants ready? And it hit Dave. Point goes to the red team. It touched him. If you're throwing it at Dave and it hits him, it's still, it's not dodgeball. Pretty sure. Ready? Point. We've got 1-1. Hit the rim. Point goes to the red team. Don't worry, that was actual rule. Don't worry. Out of bounds. Point to the other team. Thank you very much. Now I'm moving right here. Ready? Is that interference? Out of bounds. We did tell you a little bit about interference. If you're not out of the way, that is interference. We did warn the contestants about being in the way, being interference. Rob has the score. I think it's 3-2. 3-2? Yes, red team is winning 3-2. Okay, ready? Oh, good. No traveling. You caught it. He threw it, and you traveled. Point goes to the blue team. You have to plant your feet. We're at 3-3. 3-3 both teams, and oh, and you're planted. Ooh, now we got a round of battle ball going finally. Oh, there you go. Moves. No, didn't catch it. Point goes. How you doing, Dave? Help! How you doing, Dave? Here you go. You know you're supposed to catch it, not dodge out of the way. Red team, 4 points. Blue team, 3. Red team, 1 more point, and you win. Let's switch this up. I'm gonna come here now. It's good. 4. Team that gets this point. Blue team, if you get the point, you guys win the challenge. You guys win $100. Red team, you get this point, you stay alive. And we move on to round 3. Oh! Says to the judge. Blue team wins the point. Blue team wins the challenge. $100. Tonight in the Jackpot Challenge. In the Jackpot Challenge tonight, the blue team will be playing for $200. $250. Now we also have the results of the bar challenge. Who created the best drink? This one's a little bit more interesting, actually, because this one wasn't close at all. It was 26 drinks to 7 drinks. Wow. Clearly, someone made a very superior drink. Without further ado, the winner of the drink challenge again is the red team with the 86. So you get a little bit of money. So, Jackpot Challenge this week, red team, you will be competing for $25, while the blue team, you will be competing for $250. Now, blue team, you get to decide who's going to the jackpot. You also get to decide who from the red team you are challenging. And this week, we've got a treat for you.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on. I've been thinking about this challenge all week, and as I said, I think at the beginning of the episode when I said that I wasn't going to bribe you guys anymore, instead I'm just going to make challenges harder. This week is a timed challenge. This week works like this. You will select the person to come up here and do that challenge. If that person can't do the challenge in 7 minutes, that person is eliminated. The person that you select from the red team, if they come up here and they also cannot do the challenge in 7 minutes, that person is eliminated as well. So there is potential that 2 people will be going home tonight if you can do this challenge incorrectly. Go ahead, Corey. Let's go ahead and unveil it. It's a simple challenge. Corey Strauss.
Corey lost your ball.
It's just a simple maze challenge. The ball starts here in the corner. In 7 minutes, you will have to make your way through the maze, all the way over, all the way through. Oh, no, it went. I have to start all over again from the very beginning. The goal is to get this tennis ball to rest in the center of the maze for 3 seconds. For 3 seconds in the center of the maze. You can turn it if you need to.
If you
You
need
can
to,
only touch the outer corners of the maze. You can only touch the outer corners of the maze.
wherever your beginning spot is, you can only touch the outer corners in the beginning, but you are allowed to turn it. Now, as we always say, every season of Drama Island, every challenge that we actually design, we have a team of people who test these. And what I can say, we actually had this tested, and it has been done, so it can be done.
It's been done
in less than 7
minutes. It's been done in 10 minutes, and it's been done in 3 minutes. So we just took the average.
It depends on the
Corey
person.
Strauss.
Yeah. No, actually, this was built by our other tech guy. Give it up for Chris Battisti, who designed this one. Now, potentially 2 people could go home, so I need to ask Blue Team, who will be doing this challenge, this jackpot challenge? Greg, come out, sir. How are you, sir? You're nervous?
Yeah.
Well, you can't let the nerves get you. But I'm sure you guys decided. Who will you be facing against in this challenge as well?
Stacy.
Stacy is coming up. Stacy, here's an interesting thing you have here. First episode, you won what we call a save, which prevents you from having to participate in a jackpot challenge. Now, as you can see, this is the jackpot challenge. So I'm going to ask you, if you choose to use your save, you're safe from this challenge. And then they will have to pick somebody else to compete. So it's up to you. You can think about it. Do you want to use your save tonight? Or do you want to step into the jackpot challenge with an opportunity that you may go home?
Joe, let me sweeten the pot a little bit. Greg, you'll do the challenge first. If you do the challenge, let's say in 4 minutes, that means the person on the red team will have to finish their part of the challenge in under 4 minutes.
But then if nobody does it in 7 minutes, then they're both eliminated?
Yes!
Aren't you a lot of fun? All right, Stacy, you have a lot to think about. You have 2 more weeks until you get into the finale, which you can also use the save in the finale as well. So you have a lot to think about, a lot to come up with if you think you can do this challenge, or do you want to use your save and one of your other teammates will have to come into it with an opportunity that they may be eliminated tonight. What would you like to do?
I'm going in.
Stacy is stepping in.
Stacy, please follow me out to the lobby. You don't get to see how he does it.
All right. Stacy doesn't get to see what's happening. Contestants, you may take your spot in the front row if you want to watch. You cannot leave your seats. Emily? So we're going to invest in seat belts for you at some point. All right. Greg, as you can see, you can touch the corners right here. You can even turn it. You have 7 minutes to complete it. Okay? If you do not, you will be eliminated from this game. If you do complete it, $250 is added to your finale jackpot. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Go ahead and place your hands. When I say go, you can start navigating the tennis ball. Audience, are you ready? On your mark. Get set. Go. 7 minutes on the clock. Now, this is time. You just have to navigate it and anticipate. Just anticipate where it's going in the future. Greg's moving it. He's taking his time. He's trying to get through this first hole, and he's passed it. Now he's down. He's got to make a sharp corner there without falling in. And he's made it. Now he's got to get it back to the outside. He's made it through there. He's got to get into the corner. You got to get up resting. You're doing great. You have plenty of time left. 6 minutes. A minute has passed. You've still got plenty of time. He's got to get it back into the inner circle. Now he's getting it past there. Greg is trucking. He's moving it. And he is thinking through this thing. This is the difficult part. You've got to get it through all these holes. Oh, and it falls. There you are. You can put it back. You still have time. You still have time. He's moving it through. Now we're at 5 minutes, 16 seconds. That is still plenty of time. Someone did this in about 3 minutes, so you still have plenty of time. Do not rush. He's back out in the outer circle, and he's going to make it down the row. He's got to get it through. He's through there. He's got to make it down. That's a clear shot. He's going to make that corner. He's going back. Now he's going. Careful. This is the most difficult part of it. You've got to get it around the corner and down. He's out there. You got to get to rest for 3. No. Resting for 3. 1, 2, 3. Greg has made it. Made it. Wow. Congratulations, sir. Great job. All right.
Do we have set the time? Can we set the time? Greg's time on the clock.
We're going to get the time set for you based off of what Greg did. Stacey, so you chose to go into the challenge. You could use the save. What went through your mind to say, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to use the save, even though I know that would keep me here another week.
I didn't want to let my teammates down, so I kept it going for them.
Well, it can be done. As we said, it just takes time. It takes focus. It takes patience. We're going to get some time put on the clock for you. Based off of what Greg did. This just takes a few minutes. You stepped up again, your other past season. You stepped up to do a challenge. You had the save as well, and you did it. Are you afraid that you could repeat your past success in Drama Island?
Well, since I'm not up against Rob, I'm sure I can do this one, no problem.
I don't want to make you nervous. I just got the official time in from our guys up there. You have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to complete the challenge.
Now, let's get this right. If you're able to do it in 2 minutes and 45 seconds, Greg goes home and they don't win any money. Okay? If you do it in 2:45, you stay in this game and $25 is added to your pot. But you stay in the game. All right. Folks, this is stressful. Give it up for Stacy. Come on now, let me hear it. Stacy, 2:45. On your mark. Get set. Go. Stacey's navigating around. And that fell. You still have time. You got 2:30. You still don't have to rush. Stacey's navigating where she thinks she needs to be. She made the first difficult corner. Now she's got it. It's going through. She made it through. Oh! We're at 154. Moving around that first. She makes it. It's in. You still got time. You still got time. You still got time. We have 1 minute, 20 seconds. Careful. Thank you.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute. You still got this, Stacy. You got people on the edge of their seats. It is 45. She got it. Oh. Ooh. No! 27 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Called it. Let's give it up for Stacy. Come on now. $250 is added to the blue pot. Greg stays in the game. Stacy, come here. Come here, you. Always one of my favorite contestants, and you always have something fun to say. Now, Stacy, you can get back in this game. Okay, folks, as you can tell, next week we will have a bag for Stacy. If you
Whoa, 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 whoa. Austin, come here. Austin, come here. You came into the game with Stacy as your partner, so I'm going to give you the choice. Let Stacy stay in the game, sacrifice yourself, and quit.
Rob, I'm fairly confident she'll be back.
Very soon.
All right, all right, all right.
Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Rob. Stacy, so as I tell, you have a way to get back into the game. Folks, you got tickets. Next week, if you save your tickets, we'll have a bag for Stacy. You will be able to vote for her starting next week. And again, the person with the most tickets by the time we get to the finale will get back in the... What do you want?
I'm not done yet. We haven't seen real competition, Joe. These guys, every single week, I mean, they're okay, but we haven't seen real competition. So for next week, 1 week only, I'm introducing a third team into the competition. Come on in, guys! Old champion, RC Essig, Vanessa Hoffman, and myself will be here taking people out of the game and winning all of your money. That's happening.
The glove's been thrown down, folks. As you can tell, next week, we'll have a third team, a team of veterans taking on these two teams to take all the money. You can vote for Stacy, you can vote for Roar, you can vote for Randy. Who will come back to the game? They can still win the money. Folks, thank you very much. I am Joe Hypes. Good night. This is Drama Island.